sometimes a GoPro will just beep at you and turn off. I don't understand. I'm kind of new with it, very new with it. I had one for, I don't know, a few months, but haven't really used it too much because I don't know, been gun shy, but I'm not. I'm back. I'm here. And I'm going to make it clear that you are divinity. You are creation. You are etheric love vehicle for source creation. I mean, just imagine that God the Spirit wants to come and enjoy this reality. Now, it could come in as the reality. It is everything. It could have the perspective of being the tree, or the bird flying over, or watching, or the snail, or a fish. It's everything. It can be and see everything. But if it wants some fun, it wants some excitement, it wants some challenges, and wants, an adventure, then it chooses to come in a vehicle, come in a human. And Creator, Source, God is in all of us. And you are a vehicle for the consciousness of creation, divine love, to get around and experience everything. You are an avatar. Your body is the container. But this container is not a material container. It's a container in a quantum world. I don't have the right computer terminology. I imagine quantum is selling it short, whatever this thing is that we are in this thing. I mean, it's amazing, beautiful, perfect, wonderful. I love you, God. I love you, game. I love you. I love my cats. I love this desk that's made of a tree. I love the screen. I don't like how that comes from, but it's made of plastic and crystals and magnets and glass and it all comes from the earth. I mean, man takes and synthesizes this product and this, but wood and air and fire and love and passion and gratitude and grace. Those are all things that are here for us. And it's all part of creation. And you are it. I mean, that's just, I'll never stop saying it. And I'll never stop trying to tell you, because it's so amazing when you connect with your higher self, with God, with Source, and you allow this life to become more of a, instead of just a roller coaster that it's stuck on the same tracks. You're creating the tracks. It's like, creating your yellow brick road. When it's all within. In hermetics and the Kabbalah, and everything is always the mind or the heart, and you're in control, and it all stems from you, as is above, so below. Humans, man, and in the past and always, not always, but there's always been this. There has to be, there's two sides to everything. But there's some of the people that their life enjoyment is controlling others, and we're here to break free of that, because by that control was implemented by design, because it's the energy, and because we're this it's not just us, it's a cycle, we're part of a bigger system. And as we get closer, and we're going to share so much how it all connects with Sirius and Atlantis and all this stuff with inside the game. Nothing can exist outside the game. You are the game. This is the game. Your house is the game. Your life is the game. And the game is good. And the game is God. And it's love. And when you understand that, cognize it, and start talking to yourself or answering yourself or understanding that, there's always something around you on, listening, active. You're never alone. You're never, never, never alone. You can't be, because you are one, because you're with us, because you are everything. We are everything. I've been blessed to get a knock on the head, so to speak, to turn my switch back on. And I had an open mind, I guess, because something was missing about the Baptist church, and the idea that so many people could go be punished because they didn't believe a certain thing about Jesus. And I knew Jesus was a great, holy, amazing man. But I don't know about God killing everybody and sending them to hell if they didn't, believe about, his thing. And it kept my mind open, because God is not that. It is not someone waiting to get judgmental. There have been gods among men. They think they are with the lower G, but God is you. And I don't mean you are just the soul. You, one individual, are God. I mean that you, part of everything else, is part of divine creation. You are a piece of creation. You are a piece of divine. You are a piece of God. I am too. We all are, and we're individual little gods, and we're living our lives. And if we live it in glory of love, of each other, and boost us up and not divide us by every which way but loose, but understand that we all come from the earth, and we all go back into the earth, and we just let someone, it's like you come late to a scene and someone tells you, hey, what happened up here? Oh, bullshit. Oh, whoa, that's crazy. How'd that happen, man? That's terrible. And then what really the complete opposite's going on. Like 3 people in front. There could be someone stabbed. You could say someone shot. There could be someone, getting engaged, or someone, throwing up. That's bad. I don't mean they're you know what I mean. Anything could be happening. Shit in the other room sometimes, and we have no idea. So that's how easy it is to, implement an idea and keep it. And if everyone has the same idea that this reality is this, finite material world that is not, divine and not, it's like when they say you are a spiritual being having a material experience, not a material being having a spiritual experience. Man, it's just so cool. I keep stumbling across stuff like the Kabbalah, Zoroastrianism, the true Islamic teachings, Christianity's fundamentals. It's all about one. It's all about loving. And now, because of the technology and because we're listening and we're understanding how we can hear, God, the divine creator, is coming through in new ways, or really old ways. It is really old ways, but there is no old. It's coming through in ways that we haven't had privy to in a while. And holy smokes, it just keeps getting better and better. And I want to share that. I know there's people out there that would love a best friend, a lover, a companion, a father, a child, a creator. Your higher self is everything. Every love song in the world was written by God. Whether it's dirty or kinky or whatever, it comes from a divine fractal. Now, the song could be for upliftment or it could be for self-serving, but there is no judgment. There just is. And you're rewarded for good, and it feels like punished for bad, but it's not punishment and it's not bad. It's just the opposite of what should be done. Sometimes happens, and like a pendulum swings, there's a left, there's a right, there's an up, there's a down, there's an in, there's an out, there's a black, there's a white, there's a up, there's a deep, there's a shallow. You know what I'm saying? It's infinite. There's a sun, there's a moon, there's a rock, there's a river, there's a fire, there's a breeze. There's always an opposite. Those are the 4 elements that make up us. This software, the simulation has its rules, and if we follow them, like the law of correspondence or